best case for him is that he's on his side, like this, with an underhook. It's also important that I'm talking right now, so I'm kind of sitting up, but I'm never going to be this far away from him. There's not going to be this much space. It's going to look a lot more like this. I'm trying to push him down always. Okay, and he's fighting to stay on his side. His underhook helps with that a good bit, right? Without the underhook, it's much easier for me to drive him on his back, right, and take away a lot of his choices. So the guy on the bottom is going to start with the underhook, and we're here, right? Using my chest to try and bully him over, but his arm is stopping him. Okay? So from here, I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to punch it between his elbow and his body like this, all the way to the floor. Now, if I don't feel an insane amount of resistance, I'm going to take my hand and try and push it all the way through to catch his neck, like this. My other hand now is going to swim around and go to the back of his head with my elbow flared. Okay? I'm not trying to choke him, wrapping his head or like this. I want my elbow flared, so I have maximum strength pushing his head into his stomach. When I start pushing his head, I'm going to try and free my leg. Smush him, right, and kick my leg back. From here, his arm's caught on my hip right now. So I'm going to shrug my body down, like that, to get his arm off my hip. And once that happens, what I'm going to try and do is kind of scoot back and get my chest on his tricep. Right, so what I want is this part of his arm right down my chest, like this. So that if I arch my chest, I can kind of bully his arm. So my hand's still here, I need to get my chest in position. Once I get here, this hand that's through, I'm going to push as deep as I can. Like that, as far as I can. Bend it, grab my own bicep, walk up my grip. At this point, I have it as tight as I can get it, but I'm not squeezing as hard as I can or anything. I just have the grip. Now I'm going to come up on my feet so that all my weight is on him, and I'm going to slowly fall past his head as I squeeze. Right? As I fall, this part of my arm that's under should cut into his neck and create not only a choke but a cramp. The more I squeeze, the more a choke it will become. But you should be able to get these finishes without being fresh and strong. You should be able to do it by leverage. Alright, so again, I'm in the half guard. Hand here, he's got the underhook. Alright, I'm going to punch my arm through, right to the neck. My hand catches the back of his head. Flare my elbow and push. Folding him in half, it'll make him want to let go of my leg. I'm going to drop my body down, clearing his arm. Walk forward to make sure that my chest is in the right place. Punch my arm deeper. Lock it up. Grab my bicep, grab his back. Get my weight on, so I'm slow. Start falling and squeezing. One more time for people in the back. Start in the half guard. Okay, he's got my right body's on his side. I'm like this, trying to drive him over. Can't do it. My arm punches underneath. To here. Hand on the back of the head. Flare my elbow so that I can be stronger. Fold his head to his stomach to make him let go of my leg. I use my body to drop it and get his arm off my hip. Like that. Try and get my chest on his tricep. Drive forward. Punch my arm through. Get my lock. Grab my own bicep and his shoulder back. All my weight's on him now. I'm sprawled. My knees are off the ground. I'm going to fall past his head as I squeeze. That would be the guard. Any questions? You guys okay with it?